All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus Jones. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm one of your success team members or success team leaders here with Hard by Naturals. And this is today's Six Steps to Six Figures training. And just give you guys a little bit of history about myself. I've been doing network marketing part-time since 2007. I hold down a corporate job. I've been in a leadership position in the corporate world for over almost 20 years now. And so that's fun. I enjoy doing that, but got involved in network marketing back in 2007 because I was looking for a way to legally reduce my income taxes. It wasn't necessarily for the money. I was already making decent money, but once I saw the income potential with a network marketing business that's part-time, that's really when I got excited because I was meeting people who were like myself who worked and had jobs and were making tremendous incomes with network marketing. I joined Heart Body Naturals on February 4th, 2019. So in less than 4 months, in about 3.5 months, I will celebrate my 4-year anniversary on February 4th, 2019. So that's going to be pretty cool. And when I joined HBN, I made a commitment to be here for a minimum of 5 years or 60 months. Give it my all without joining any other companies and just staying focused. And so far, almost 4 years in, has been a blessing. I've been able to generate almost $500,000 in commissions part-time. And so it's been an awesome experience. And so I want to welcome you to today's training. Now, this training is very generic, and we know there's so many people in HBN and there's so many leaders, and they have their own teams and the ways of doing things. And so if there's any information in this training that goes against what you're being taught by your plugged in success team, support team, feel free to listen to them. Don't even listen to me. Just ignore me and just listen to what they're asking you to do, because if what they're doing is working, continue doing that. This is something generic and something that just helps people to have a visual and have a roadmap on what it takes to generate six figures with HBN. And so this number on the screen, $8,333.33, that simply represents the amount of income you would need to earn each month for 12 months to reach $100,000 in 12 months. So with HBN, if your goal is to earn $100,000 in 12 months, this is how much you would need to earn on average to reach that, right? And with this aggressive pay plan and with the great products and the quality leadership we have here, this is something very doable. Will it happen within your first year? Probably not. Can it happen by your second year? It's possible, but probably not likely. But within 3 years, 4 years, or certainly within 5 years, earning $8,333.33 per month is something that's very doable, okay? Now, we do this training every single Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern. And so wanted to just mark your calendars. Let your success team members know, hey, there's this very generic training called Six Steps to Six Figures, and this put on by other HBN leaders who have generated six figures. I want you to attend that training so you will have the roadmap and have the foundation on what you need to do to generate six figures. And for those of you who just hopped on, just feel free to comment in the chat. Let us know where you hopped on from. I see Seymour hopped on. He's in Saginaw, Texas, and Richard is in Fritzler in Roswell, Georgia. Thank you guys. All right, so this is step one in the process, and we do this training that we don't deviate from the content that's shared in these slides, because what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. Okay, so this is information you want to remember so that you can repeat this to people you enroll, right? So they understand the steps to take if they want to generate that six-figure income with HBN. Now, step one is to become a product of the products. Now, what I like about HBN products compared to other types of companies that aren't in the health and wellness space is these products facilitate an emotionally impactful experience, okay? Most of us who are here, if you guys have been with us for any period of time, you have most likely used the products and have had some type of a story or some type of results. Like Seymour is here. The Seymour came off of a love box full of medications. I think there were like 38 medications he was taking before joining HBN and using the products. And Seymour only joined HBN because he wanted to prove his sponsor wrong that the products didn't work. Okay, so but Seymour, you know, began with the sleep lotion, okay, and almost burned his meat patties up the first time he used it. And Seymour has some amazing results. He continues to get results. And I'm just using him because he's someone whose story I always remember, and his story is easy to tell. He's lost over 40 pounds. And so with the results, you know, people are getting, you know, many people have said that if HBN never paid them a dime, they would still be here using the products because of how their bodies feel and what the products have done for them. So these products create that emotionally impactful experience that, you know, other types of opportunities don't. You know, a cryptocurrency training and education that doesn't teach you that. Forex trading that doesn't create that emotionally impactful experience. Travel businesses, credit repair, they don't create that emotionally impactful experience. They create fun, right? But you don't have that emotionally impactful experience you get from using products and getting tremendous results. Seymour is down 56 pounds now, right? I think he's under 200 pounds, right? Last time, yeah, he started I think at 242 or 249. And then now he was 240 now. Now he's under 200 pounds. So, and the amazing thing about it is Seymour is not 25 years old anymore. All right, he's 61. Right, he looks like he's 35, but you know he's aging backwards, losing weight, came off of 38 different medications. So if those results don't create that emotionally impactful experience, I don't know what will. And I'm sure you guys all have some stories, you know, where the products work for you, where they stop, you know, you've had pain that went away. But Miriam has lost almost 40 pounds. You know, you've had some anxiety relief, whatever. More you were low energy. Now you have a lot of energy. These products work, right? Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to place your appropriate initial order for 25 personal volume or commissionable volume or more, and set up your auto ship if appropriate. It just depends on what your goals are. Okay. And the products have a price we call commissionable volume, and you will see CV next to the price for that products. Miriam has lost 48.2 pounds. It's happening so fast, Miriam. I keep getting lost from where you are, almost 50 pounds. And how do you feel, Miriam, since you lost almost 50 pounds? All right, just comment in the chat. Let us know how you feel. I know you're drinking the tea. You sent me the video of you making tea last night, so that's awesome. So she's drinking the instant tea, the detox tea. All right, let me get back. So these products have a price with a commissionable volume, and the reason the company does this is because commissions are paid based upon CV. Because we're a worldwide company, we have people in Australia, in Taiwan, Canada, United Kingdom, United States, and so the company prefers to pay commissions in USD and don't want to deal with currency exchange rates. Okay, and there's other reasons why we use volume as opposed to price. Now, let me see what Miriam says. More energy, less knee pain. That's exactly what happens when you lose weight. It reduces the stress on your joints, especially in your ankle joints, your knee joints, and your hip joints. When you lose like even 5 pounds, that helps to relieve that pressure. So that's awesome, Miriam. So looking forward to you continuing to work towards your goals. Now, we recommend 100 PV. So the people at HBN that have earned, you know, 50,000 or more, or 6 figures or more, everyone does 100 personal volume each month. Most of us do it on the first of the month, which is what we recommend. Okay. Now benefits for doing your 100 PV auto ship order, which is, you don't have to do it, but these are some benefits of doing it. You receive cash back in the form of member reward points. Starts at 5%, then it goes up to 30% cash back. So if you do a 100-point order, you can receive $5 to $30 back in cash in MRP points, and you can use those points to purchase products. Okay. Then you have the auto ship discount that starts at 5% for every auto ship order. When you do also 100 PV auto ship order, the company gives you 10 $25 gift cards. So that's $250 in gift cards the company is giving to you, you can use to build your business. So if you do the math, the company is giving you 30 bucks, up to 30 bucks back in MRP points, at least a 5% discount, right? So that's $35 plus $250 in gift cards. So that's $285 back from the company, all right? Then you also become Star Bonus qualified. Joe Davis does an amazing pay plan overview, just showing us how the money works. No other company has the Star Bonus program. When I joined in 2019, the Star Bonus program was a spring promotion in that year. It was so successful, so popular. You know, the leaders at that time talked to Paula, and she agreed to make it a permanent component of the pay plan. So you guys can receive $50 star bonuses, $75 star bonus, or $100 star bonuses multiple times per month. And that money adds up fast. That right there is your bridge money with HBN as you're building your business. Okay. So doing 100 PV per month where you can earn $225 in star bonuses for a completed star bonus matrix is amazing. Right then, you also qualify for the highest binary payout of $24. The minimum binary payout is $8. Okay, if you have 25 PV, if you do 50 PV, the binary payout is $16. But when you do 100 PV, your binary payout is $24. And there's people who have received, you know, 30, 40, 50 $24 binary bonuses in a single month. Okay, so that money HBN pays out really adds up when you look at all the ways we get paid. Right. This also benefits the customer, right? This allows the customer to have discounts. I'm talking about wholesale customers, not retail. Everything here we're talking about wholesale, but wholesale customers are able to have the same discounts we have access to. There are the aisle ship discount, right? They get memory reward points just like us. There's also more purchasing options for them, for wholesale customers, as far as value packs. There's different bundles that are available, and aisle ship also results in faster shipping because the company can look at future aisle ship orders to see what's being ordered, and they can prepare those packages in advance so that once the order process as far as payments, it goes out in the mail. All right, and many of us receive our orders within 1 to 3 days, right, which is pretty fast. Next, it benefits the company because this allows the company to look at what's being ordered to ensure we have proper inventory in stock. All right, so we don't run out of products. There were a couple times where some products that just launched or became very popular ran out. Like Nourish ran out during the pandemic because people were focused on getting their immune system boosted and wanting these healthy all natural vitamins. They were just buying bags of Nourish. Well, we ran out. Right. So Nova Coffee ran out at one time. So now but doing aisle ship allows the company to see what popular products are being ordered so we can make sure we keep those products in stock. This also allows the company to plan for growth, right? Plan for adding additional products. Like we recently launched the Vitality Instant Energy and Detox Tea a couple weeks ago. And that is going to be one of our top sellers. I drink a cup of a serving of that tea before I drink my cup of Nova now, right? But I may try to add a scoop to my Nova and see how that tastes. But when I started in 2019, guys, the company had 53 products. Now we have over 120. Okay. Also helps the company to be stable and debt free because there's a constant inflow of revenue coming in from people placing orders, and it benefits you because you receive faster shipping. You also have a more stable and duplicatable business because if you want your success team members to do a 100 PV order on the first of the month, right, you're going to do the same thing. All right, so that's where you will create that duplication, and that's where you will be able to build that long-term residual income. Okay, and Miriam says my husband loves the new tea. It's great. It reminds me of chai. I put oat milk creamer in mine, so mine is more of a chai consistency, but some people drink it without adding anything. Is wonderful. So step 2A in the process, this is goal setting. So this is where you have some homework to do. Oh, if you've been watching these these trainings for the past couple months, hopefully you have taken the time and written down your 20 reasons why you want to be successful with your HBM business, and do it in blue ink. And remember, your success depends on you. Melissa can't build your business. Miriam can't build your business for you. Richard can't. Seymour can't. I can't do it. Only you can put in the work to build your business here. And one way to do it, to start doing that, is to have your goals. Like, your reasons are your whys are your goals. Like, why do you want to be successful? What are your goals? Write down 20 reasons. All right. And make sure you're really specific, right, in regard to what those whys are. For someone that wants to buy a house, right? Make sure you're specific to the size of the house, how many bedrooms it has. Is there a gym? That kind of stuff. Be specific. Square footage. Be specific. If you want to buy a car, be specific about the car you want to buy. Don't just write, I want to buy a new car, because you can go down to Walmart, you can go to Amazon and order a model car, right? That's not, you can't drive that around, right? You buy a new car, right? So be specific. Once you write your 20 reasons or 20 goals down, identify your top three. Okay, what are your top three that you really want to accomplish? And take an index card, maybe 2 or 3 index cards, and write down your top three goals. And then what you want to do is keep those index cards in places where you will see them throughout the day. I have one taped on my bathroom mirrors when I'm grooming myself in the morning, brush my teeth, shaving my head. I'm looking at my top three goals. I have another index card sitting on my nightstand next to my lamp. So in the morning when I get up, I see it. And then at nighttime, before I go to bed, I see it. And I also have one in my office on my computer, along with my 20 goals. Okay. And then you want to share your 20 reasons with your plugged in support team, so they can see what you want to accomplish with HBN and why you want to be successful. That's always good. And that they can be your accountability partner. All right. So it's always important to have someone who's able to hold you accountable when it comes to building your business, and that's going to lead to you being successful, right? And then look at your goals daily, right? Don't just write them down and look at them once a week. You want to look at them once or twice a day. A good practice is to see them first thing in the morning when you wake up, and then before going to bed at night, before you fall asleep. Look at your goals, right? Even if it's not all 20 of them, look at those top three. And then before you fall asleep, close your eyes and visualize, right? Visualize all those goals come into pass, right? And if you want to do this extra credit assignment, right? I did this in 2011. I was in year 2 of chapter 13 bankruptcy. Okay. And money was tight. And I just joined a different network marketing company. It was a new company. I joined them, and I sat down, guys, and I wrote down what 5 reasons I wrote down 5 reasons on what would $500 a month do for me and my family, what would $2,500 a month do for me and my family, or what would $5,000 per month do for me and my family, and what would $10,000 per month do for me and my family. I wrote down, I had 5 different reasons for each of the denominations, or 5 not reasons, 5 different things. Okay. One was being able to afford to put my daughter in extracurricular activities. Okay. And so there were 20 things I wrote down over the years. As I reached each of those financial denominations, I accomplished 18 of the 20 things. I didn't. I thought once I reached $10,000 per month, I was going to quit my job. I didn't quit, and then I thought I was going to buy a Tesla Model S, and I didn't buy a Tesla. All right, so but those right there, that's extra credit. And if you want to really make it like real, right, create a vision board, right? Just get a poster board and go find some pictures on Google or from some magazines, cut them out and glue them onto your vision board, and look at that, throughout the week, right? That will really help your mind, focus on what you want to accomplish and why you want to be successful with your HBM business. And always remember this, guys, you can write all this stuff down. You can have your goals. You can make your declarations and have your vision board, all that kind of stuff. But guess what? Goals don't bring success, right? You have to have habits. habits bring success, right? Like you have a goal of not getting any cavities, right? You don't want to have any cavities. So what do? You brush your teeth 2 to 3 times a day and then you floss, right? So those are habits. Brushing your teeth and flossing, those aren't goals, right? But doing those habits leads you not having cavities, right? So if that's making sense, give me a thumbs up or a smile or something, or just type and make sense in the chat so that you guys know your habits are your habits are what going to bring you success with building your HBM business. All right. So step 2B. All right. Thanks, Miriam. Step 2B. This is goal setting. These are we have 12 goals, right? But we share the first 7 because you have to achieve these before you work on the last 5, because working on those last 5, hey, Belinda, thank you. Those last 5 goals, that's where you will be in a position to start building that wall of financial security around your family. Like goal number 8, once you reach goal number 8, your HBM commissions will be enough to pay for most of your major monthly expenses. I'm talking about your mortgage or your rent, your car payment, utilities, and food. All right, those 4 items there, your commission from HBM at goal number 8 will be enough to take care of most of those. All right, and then you just work through goals 9 through 12. But here are for goals 1 through 7. You have to reach these first. All right, before we share the last 5 goals. So if you guys have reached or accomplished these 7 goals, reach out to your support team and ask them, hey, what are goals 8 through 12? I'm ready to work on those. But goal number 1 is you want to set up your first 20, you want to sign up your first 25 PV minimum customer within 24 hours of launching or relaunching your business. And if you don't know how to launch or relaunch, there's we had a training about 2 or 3 weeks ago where Melissa Brower, our Ruby director, did a great training. The recording is posted in the groups that teach you how to launch your business. All right. Your next goal, sign up your second 25 PV minimum customer within 48 to 72 hours of launching or relaunching your business. And the reason we say 25 PV minimum is because 25 PV is what it takes to get active. All right. Because people sign up for free, and some people order, some people don't. Some people order with a gift card, and that gift card subtracts 25 PV. So, or some people order, less than 25 PV. You want people to have 25 personal volume after the gift card is applied. If you give them a gift card, right, to get active, right, then you want to make your money back within 7 to 10 days of launching or relaunching your business. And some of you have been here for, 2, 3 years, right? Some of you have been here for a few months. We're not talking about making back all the money you've invested in the products over the months or years. We're talking about if you launch your money in October, your auto ship order in October, you want to make that money back in that month, preferably within 7 to 10 days of launching. Okay, so just example. Next, you want to achieve bronze executive rank within your first full month of launching or relaunching your business. And then you want to earn $1,000 in commissions within your first 90 days of launching or relaunching, and achieve silver executive rank within your first 6 months of your launch or relaunch, and earn $2,500 in commissions within your first 6 months of your launch or relaunch. So if that makes sense, guys, if this makes sense, or if you have any questions, just comment in the chat, makes sense, or I get it. Or if you have a quick question, you can post it, and we have people here who are leaders that have experience and that can answer questions. All right, thanks. We tried to make it clear so that even elementary student could read this and understand how this process will work. So now, step 3, these are business building basics. So these are some basic things you want to learn, you want to know, and you also want to teach this, right? Remember, your successful network marketing relies on, where we teach people who teach people who teach people, right? That's going to be your key. So this right here, business building basics, you want to have all of your new members know this, right? There are videos on YouTube. They're all on the One Team, One Dream channel. There's a back office basics video. It's about 13 minutes long, where it shows people how to log into the back office and how to navigate the back office to do certain things they need to know. Like they need to know how to turn their whole holding tank on, right? So they need to They need to know how to empty their holding tank. They need to know where to go to place their own order without setting up a duplicate account underneath themselves, right? So we walk them, that video walks them through that. Then there's 3 videos that are specific to network marketing, and this helps to educate people who don't know about network marketing, and also help people to reinforce their belief in this amazing business model. The first one is called The Perfect Business Model by Robert Kiyosaki. That's a good one. The second one is Brilliant Compensation by Tim Sales. That's probably my favorite, right? I like that one because when people finish watching the Brilliant Compensation, it actually gives them some a call to action where it wants them to do something at the end. Okay, and then the third one is Rise of the Entrepreneur. That's a documentary by Eric Ward. And then you also want to bookmark the company information site, www.hbnhelp.com. There's a lot of good resources there. And I need to check and make sure that link is still active since the company recently updated their help link. I want to make sure hbnhelp.com is still a valid site. Next is you want to learn about social selling, and we teach that on Monday is taught, and we do it on some other trainings where, social selling is where you brand yourself. So social media marketing Mondays taught by Melissa Brower. That's where she teaches you how to brand yourself. HBN already has a brand, right? So, I'm not saying don't do it, but you don't want to make a lot of posts showing pictures of the products with HBN all on showing on the labels and the name of the products, because people are going to Google those products, and then they're going to go and find somebody who they perceive to be a leader and sign them an order from that person. So you want to brand yourself so that people view you as being the health and wellness person, since we are in the health and wellness space. And there's ways to do it. There's a jot form website you can create and put some of your favorite products there. And then you see names on people posting Black Magic. That's our fulvic products. We don't call it fulvic acid. No, we call it Black Magic. So we're branding, that, and people are asking, what's Black Magic? We can communicate with them privately and share with them what Black Magic is. Okay, there's Skinny Water. You guys have seen that. You've seen Gut Punch, right? And so you've seen all these different names of drinks that are made by using products from HBN. Okay, but we're not saying Skinny Water from HBN or HBN Skinny Water, right? So we're creating curiosity. And when you have names like that for different products that you're using, people get curious. Like when I talk about the instant energy and detox tea, I don't say Vitality instant energy and detox tea. I simply say, hey, I'm drinking this new instant energy and detox tea. You guys want information? Contact me. Okay. And so people have to come to me to get the information. Now, as far as social selling and branding, if you want to learn how to do that, every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, Melissa Brower takes about an hour, out of her busy schedule and teaches you probably training is worth at least $1,000. Right? Does it for free. It's not recorded. All right. So that's why you want to attend these live, but she goes through the process of really how to market yourself and build your brand using Facebook. Right. And now step 4 is where you launch or relaunch your business, and you want to build your list, and your list is your long-term income securement tool. Now, as long as you're in business, you're going to constantly add people and remove people to and from your list, right? You can do it in person. A lot of us are using social media to build our list. Okay, so your list is going to be your long-term income securement tool. And there's some ways you want to build your business when it comes to launching. We recommend starting with your hot market first. Okay, and if you guys didn't listen to that recording that talked about launching using your hot market, listen to that recording. It's in the group. That's going to help you do that. This training here is not going to go through the details of launching with your hot market. We're just giving you the steps to take. Launch with your hot market. Who is your hot market? Your hot market are people who love you, who care about you, who trust you, who will do anything for you. Those are people, if your car broke down at 3 o'clock in the morning, those are people you can call to pick you up, right? Those are people you can call to help you move out of your house, stuff like that, right? That's your market. So you reach out to those people first and simply ask them to do you a favor, right? And so, and your warm market, those are people on social media, people you know them, but you don't know them, right? We don't know everybody on social media, right? We see what they put out there, but we don't really know them. But we're associates, okay? That's your warm market. That's where Social Media Marketing Mondays teach you how to work with them, right? And you can have people joining you guys without ever asking them to buy, sell, or join you, right? It's great. It works. And then your cold market, this is the hardest, right? These are typically leads. People, maybe you purchase some leads or have a website out there where it's got capturing information, and these people don't know you, right? They don't trust you. They're skeptical. Those are the hardest people to work with because you don't have a relationship. At least with your high market and warm market, you have some type of relationship with those people and you have rapport. Cold market people, you don't have that, and you, if you do this, build your business effectively, you'll never have to even go reach out to the cold market to build. Some people do it and some people don't like doing it, right? And there's a strategy we use, it's called rises, where you reach out. There's an icebreaker. I recommend you guys get the book by Tom Big Al Schreider called Icebreakers. That book is wonderful. Okay, I recommend you get that. Matter of fact, get all of Tom Big Al Schreider's books. They're great. A lot of our training comes from is his foundation. Our foundation comes from a lot of his training because, in my opinion, from what I've seen over the years, Tom Big Al Schreider is probably the best network marketing trainer out there because he's done it, right? He's not just teaching theory. But rises, that's the acronym. Reach out, icebreaker, send the information, engage, and then start them off right once they join. Okay, so that's step 4 in the process. And hopefully, you guys are screenshotting these or taking notes as I'm talking through these slides. If you guys ever want this PowerPoint to share with your teams, feel free to message me on Facebook, and we'll find a way to get this PowerPoint to you. Okay, so I believe sharing is caring. All right, and so more people that know this information, the better it's going to be for all of us. Now, step 5, this is daily personal development. So you want to commit to doing some mindset and skill set training. I recommend, 30, 60 minutes a day, depending on what your schedule. Okay, Miriam, she does it all good. Now, depending on what your schedule, if you have 30 to 60 minutes a day, great. If you don't, if you have only 5 minutes, 10 minutes per day, that's great too. But you want to always focus on your mind. We're bombarded with so much negative information, guys. We have wars, we have inflation, we have the pandemic. There's so much negative, people dying. Yeah, Kanye West doing crazy stuff, right? All this negative stuff just out there. So you have to really be diligent about protecting what goes into your eyes, what goes into your ears, so that what comes out of your mouth is positive, right? Because for the condition of the heart, that's what the mouth speaks. So you have to focus on mindset and listen to audio recordings, YouTube videos focusing on positive mindset. Read books; those are great. One of my favorite books I'm reading right now is called Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude. Right, this book is amazing. It's written by Napoleon Hill and W. Clement Stone. Right, it's called Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude. It's not a fast read. I'm not a fast reader, okay, but it's a very good book that focuses on having a positive mental attitude. Right. You also want to focus on skill sets. So we have trainings here with HBN where we train you for free to help you become a professional network marketer, so that you have the skill sets. Because what happens is, right now, you probably don't have all the skills, right, to be really successful. But over time, guys, money is going to catch up to your skill sets, right? That happens. Just like in sports, with these professional athletes, they went from being kids playing sports to middle school to high school to college, right? And then some of them made it to the pros, where they had to develop their skills over a number of years before they got their payday and got that big contract. All right. Same thing with network marketing. You have to focus on your skills. Miriam says someone recommended me to read the 48 Laws of Power. Yep, I heard that book was good. I have two. Oh, Jones reading the same book. Yes, this book is great. I like that book. But books, audiobooks, videos. I like Jim Rohn, Eric Worre, Tom Big Al Schreider. This gentleman named Myron Golden. I like to listen to him. He has some good insight in business. So you need to make sure you're committing to doing personal development daily, or at least 5 days a week. If you want to take a break on weekends, that's fine, right? And so step 6, this is where you want to get in, plug and stay in. We call it GPS. And I like this chart. I took this chart from Brian Carruthers. He has a book called Building an Empire, and that's like an advanced network marketing book. But this chart, you're reading Successful Mind of That. Yeah, that's book. I'm reading that too, Joe. Yep. So this chart came from his book. And so there are 5 columns: year 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The time is the red arrow, the money is the green happy faces. Year 1, as far as time, you're going to spend a lot of time recruiting and sharing the plan, sharing the products. Probably get a lot of people that tell you no, who, or ignore you. You're going to have a lot of that, but your money's not going to be, it's not going to be very much. Okay. And then year 2, you're still going to do recruiting and sponsoring and sharing, and you're going to get more yeses, right? Your money's going to go up, which is nice. Year 3, you're going to do less recruiting, sponsoring, mentoring. I mean, enrolling people, but you're starting to have duplication because people you signed up and people they signed up are starting to do what you do. Your income goes up, right? Year 4, right? Less recruiting, and you're having more duplication, and you're having more people develop into leaders because we are a leadership development program. The income goes up even more. Year 5, not a lot. Yeah, we are what we think. Year 5, right? Not a lot of recruiting because you're doing probably more coaching, doing presentations and trainings, and you're having leaders who are also doing trainings and doing that stuff. Your income really goes up. And this is by being with one company, not jumping from company to company to company. What happens is when you get to year 3 and say, you know what, I thought I'd be making $20,000 per month right now. You're making $5,000, $10,000 per month in year 3. But and someone comes to you and says, hey, Marcus, I have this new powder, it's like $20. I think it's a hit. I think you have a big team. You should come join us. So if I were to quit HBN and go and sell some $20 powder, I'm going to start over at year 1, right? Start over at year 1, have to let a lot of people know, hey, I just joined this new deal. Come buy my $20 powder. How much $20 powder am I going to have to make to even get to $10,000 a month? Right. So, but I would have to start over at year 1. All right. So that's what happens when you get to any point on this chart, and when you quit and go join another company, you're starting over, and that's not how you're going to create residual income, right? That's not how you're going to do it. So this is why we share this chart, to give you guys a visual, so you want to stick to this to at least 5 years, for at least 5 years, right? And just get in, plug in, stay in. Now, your steps of success, we have groups on Facebook. Hopefully you guys are in these groups. There's 2 company sponsored groups. One is only for members. It's the Heart by Naturals Consultant Training and Support group. And then there's one for anybody. That's the Heart by Naturals Testimonials and Information group. That group you should add your friends to, so they can go and learn about the products. All right. And then the last 2 groups are sponsored by other leaders in the company. One is focused on detoxing and purging and cleansing. That's the Fulvic Slimmer and Detox official group. The last group is focused strictly on weight loss and the weight loss challenge. We call that Drink and Drop 2022. All right. So that's where you invite people to learn about the weight loss products and the weight loss challenge. All right. So hopefully you and your success team members are in all 4 of those groups, in addition to the team groups. We have at least 3 or 4 different team groups. Make sure you're in your team groups too, so you can stay plugged in. Now, this is also what you want to be plugged into. Make sure you're plugged into a proven system a year from now. And we're always tweaking it and making it better, but this is our schedule. Okay, so we have we have 6 Zooms, well, actually 7 Zooms, 6 days a week. All right, Fridays are free. Nothing's on Friday, but starts on Sunday. So it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Those all start at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. I get so many people asking me what time does it start? I'm like 4 days a week. We start at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Sundays, that's our leadership development training. We call it Diamond Leadership Training. Coach Will Zanders, General Will Zanders does that training, right? And he's our only male diamond ambassador in HBN, pours out about 45 minutes to an hour of his knowledge on that leadership training, leadership development training. Then Monday is social media marketing. Ruby director Melissa Brower does that. Tuesdays, we have another training as far as business building mindset, and then a prog overview with General Will and Mr. Cool Offset do that training. Wednesday and Thursdays, those are when we have our prog overview and business opportunity presentation. So Joe Davis, we call it Weight Loss Wednesday, goes over the weight loss products, a weight loss challenge, and does a business opportunity presentation. Thursday, we start at 5 p.m. Pacific because there's 2 Zooms on Thursdays. One is Detox Divas, where they do a product overview, and that's great to invite your guests to come learn about the products. And then after their Zoom at 5:35 p.m. Pacific, I do a business opportunity presentation, just going over the pay plan. I do a brief overview about the category of products and invite people to say yes to the opportunity to the person I invited them to learn about HBN. Fridays were free. All right, then Saturdays we're here at 9 a.m. Pacific for 6 Steps to Six Figures training, which is what we're doing now. Right. So with that being said, guys, this is not a job for me. I work in the corporate world. I have employees. I know they don't like their jobs, right? I know they feel like they're overworked and different things like that. But with this right here, this is meant to have fun, right? We have fun sharing product. We have fun asking questions, right? Asking people, hey, would you like more money or less money, right? Who would? That's the easy question to ask. Or asking, would you like better health or worse health, right? Simple questions to ask. It's fun just seeing what people say. And some examples of people that joined a network marketing company and stuck with it, right? Dexter Yeager, and he died in 2019. He stuck with his company, what's called Amway. He was there for years. After his death, his family still gets paid $300,000 to $600,000 every single month. Right, Jordan Adler took him 10 years before he had his breakthrough in network marketing, and Eric Worre has a similar story where he made money and lost money and made it, and now he trains. All right, so these are some steps you want to take when it comes to getting in, plugging in, and staying in. So with that being said, that concludes the training. Let me stop the recording.